Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Assalamualaikum friends. We are back for England and Italy game. I'll be just giving in updates. I'm just gonna post something so that you guys can know what is the team lineup and and about many questions. I'll be just giving an update right now. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are growing the platform. Please subscribe to the Football Gupshup channel. And right now I will be giving you the updates in a second. If you can bear with me, let me give you the squad lineup for Wales as well as Belgium. I've got the team lineups with me and I'll be just posting out so that you guys can know who is playing for Wales and who is playing for Belgium. Remember guys, Wales did qualify for the World Cup, so that's a pretty good job that they've done. Let me get that Wales team for you. Got it over here with me, and let me post it right now so that you guys have an idea who's playing who. Who's playing who? Sorry guys, my voice just resonated over here. So there you go guys, that's the Wales lineup. Let me get the Belgium one so that you guys can know. And let me give you the England and Italy lineup. You can see in front of your screens right now. So it shows that it helps you guys to find out who's playing who. And right now, let me give it to you right now for the England as well as the Italy. England are lying fourth in the table, which isn't looking good at the moment. So we'll find out what happens anyway in this match. And let me give you the lineups. I have got it with me. So Ramsdale, James, Tomori, Maguire, Rice, Ward-Prowse, Mount, Sterling, Grealish and Abraham start. So Abraham starting for England. That's a pretty good news. So I've got over here with you guys England lineup. Let me give you the Italy lineup right now. Guys, I'll be bringing out the FIFA 22 third episode for Manchester United. I'm sure you guys will be tuning in to see that one. Please do subscribe and do not miss out on the FIFA 22 realistic career mode we're going to have with Erik ten Hag. And sorry guys, I mumbled my words over there. I'm trying to get that Italy lineup, and for Italy is going to be Donnarumma, Lorenzo, Gatti, Acerbi, Di Marco, Tonali, Locatelli, Fratesi, Pellegrini, Samaka and Pessina. So that's what we have for the Italian lineup. Now guys, what I'm going to do is I will be running a poll in a sec. I just need to change something over here. If you can guys bear with me, I just need to do something over here. And there it is. Guys, please do subscribe and please do give in your comments what you guys think who's gonna win. Right now, guys, I'm just trying to work out which poll we do want to run. I am checking with me at this moment. What do I have over here? I do remember that we need to do those last 16 other 4 matches. We've done the 4 already, and I'm sure that I'll be putting out the poll so that you guys could know who is playing who. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform. Please do subscribe to the channel. So there you go, guys. I'll be putting out a poll in a few sec. I'm sure that you guys would want to see what's happening. So right now, guys, England are playing against Italy. There was a shot right now. Just trying to find out which team was it. I think it was England who took that shot, but it hit the bar, and Donnarumma was lucky over there. So England trying to maintain this pressure. Will they be able to do so? We will find out soon. Guys, please do press that subscribe button. We are trying to improve the platform of Football Gupshup. I am just posted a transfer news episode. I'm sure you guys will be tuning in for that one. Please do subscribe. And let me get So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform. Please do subscribe. And you can see the transfer episode. It is out there. I'm sure that you guys would want to see it. Please do watch the transfer episode. So we've got that evening update episode right now, and I'm sure you guys will be tuning in to see what is the latest episode that we have for today for the transfer updates. And right now we are watching England versus Italy. I would want to see what's happening between Wales and Belgium. Let me have a look what's going on there right now, and if you guys can bear me a sec. Just seeing what's happening here, guys. Tchouameni has signed for Real Madrid, a big signing for Real Madrid, and I'm sure that you guys would love to see him how does he do for the Real Madrid. And right now is England nil, Italy nil, and so are Belgium. It's 0-0 between Wales and Belgium. So let's see what happens. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We have Wales against Belgium right now. It's still 0-0. Let's see what happens. Guys, I will be coming out a little bit later. I would want to do that Manchester United update. I'll be giving that one in just right after this match. I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in. So please do that. I would be giving that update which I said to you guys. Let me give you that update. I'll be posting that link over here. So there you go, guys. That's what we have over here right now, and I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in to see this at this moment. So right now England are playing pretty good against Italians. So let's see what can they do at this moment. Will they be able to do anything? We'll find out soon. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting out that poll shortly, and I do remember that you guys did vote in. I'm just gonna have a look for the last winners. I'm just gonna do that. I think it was something to do with group. I think it was, yes, I've got it with me. Group E. I think the winner was Spain and Germany. I think the clear winner was Spain, and Germany were the second winners. I do remember that one. So Spain will face. The second one was, I do remember, between Canada and Croatia. I think it was Canada. So Spain against Canada. That's what I'll be putting out right now. So the poll is, who will win in last 16 and Qatar 2022 World Cup? Spain or Canada? That's what I'm putting right now. There you go, guys. That's the poll. It's coming out right now in front of you. If you guys can give in your votes, it will be really lovely that you guys are giving your votes right now. So there you go, guys. I'm putting out the link. So right now, so guys, please do subscribe to the channel. 20 minutes have gone. It's England nil and Italy nil right now. Things are even between these two. Guys, you need to give in your votes between Spain and Canada. So let's see what happens. Right now, guys, it's still 0-0 between England and Italy, and I'm gonna check with the Wales and Belgium. It's still 0-0 between Wales and Belgium right now. Belgium had the ball. They are wearing the white shirts, and Wales, as usual, wearing the red shirts. So you can see Gareth Bale playing for Wales. It looks like Gareth Bale. It seems to be him, but just waiting for that close up, and then we might be able to find out if it's really him or not. It looks like Gareth Bale. And chance for Wales, they have a chance, they got an opening. Is Daniel James, who's on the ball, tries to put in a cross, but is being intercepted. So right now Wales trying to keep that possession. Belgium trying to come out from their shape right now, and Wales trying to go for a cross, but it's been intercepted by Belgium. So right now Ben Davies on the ball. Let's see what happens. Guys, please do give in your votes. We are trying to find this one out. What do you guys think? Please do give in your votes. So please give in your votes right now, guys. We are trying to find out who do you think is going to win between Spain and Canada. Then I'm going to be closing down this poll and then I will be starting a new poll in which we will pit Germany against Belgium. That's what we'll do. So that's going to be a tough one. And then later we will be pitching Brazil against, I think it was South Korea who did win. So Brazil against South Korea, and then Portugal will be coming up against the likes of Switzerland. So guys, please do give in your votes right now. We are trying to find out who do we think is going to win between Spain and Canada. You need to give in your votes. Right now it's still 0-0 between England and Italy, and Wales and Belgium is still 0-0, whereas Belgium have this pressure around Belgium right now, and Wales did have a chance earlier, but it didn't come of no use. It was wasted. So right now Belgium are trying to keep hold of the possession, trying to create this pressure around the Welsh half right now and the box. So let's see what happens here, and a chance comes in for Belgium. They're running with the ball and intercepted by Wales. So right now 0-0, 22 minutes have been gone. So guys, please do subscribe, and please do give in your votes. We are trying to find out who do you guys think is going to win between Spain and Canada. That's what we're trying to do. If you can please give in your votes. We would like to know what your opinion is. I'll be trying to close down this poll in next 9 minutes, and then I'll be starting up a new poll, and I'm sure that you guys would be wanting to vote in that one. Is going to be Germany against Belgium, because we did all of the groups. We have got 4 quarterfinalists. We are trying to get our next 4 quarterfinalists. For that one, the first match is going to be between Spain and Canada. So you guys need to give in your votes, give in your opinion, and please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform over here, guys. Please do give in your votes. I'm running this poll. It's a very fun poll. I'm sure that you guys will be enjoying it as well. So please guys, do this one. It will really mean a lot to me if you guys can give in your votes. We are trying to find out, and this is a very interesting poll running at this moment. So right now guys, it's 10-0 between those two teams. So right now guys, let's see what happens between Wales and Belgium. I'm sure that Belgium will be facing Germany in the last 16. We'll find out that soon. Still 0-0 between England and Italy. Let's see what's happening between Wales and Belgium. There was a foul. So right now Wales have won a free kick. It was Munir, and right now, is it Gareth Bale who's on the ball? No, it's not Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale is inside the box. So let's see what happens. We are entering into the 25th minute right now. And guys, if you haven't checked out the latest episode for the transfer update, we do have that one. If you do guys want to know, you can check it out over here. I'm posting down the link over here right now. So there you go guys. The transfer update episode is there. You guys can have a check. You can see it. Was just done moments ago. You guys can have a look right now. So guys, please do subscribe. We are trying to grow the platform. Please subscribe to the channel. Guys, right after this, I'll be coming on Manchester United Verse. It's a new channel. If you want to find out the link, do let me know. I will post it down. Let me put in the description and I'll let you know about it in a second. Let me put it right there in the link that you guys can check it out. There you go, guys. There is the link that you can check out right now. I've just posted it in the description box. You can guys check out that new channel that it is there, Manchester United Verse. You would truly like it. I'll be coming on that live right after this one. I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in. So please do that. Right after this, I'll be coming out on that channel and I'll be doing a live session on over there. We'll be speaking about the transfers, stories with Manchester United. So guys, please do keep on giving your votes. That's what we want out from you guys. Please do that right now, and it would really be lovely if you guys can do this. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are trying to grow the platform. The news coming in that PSG are interested in Lewandowski. If Barcelona do not get him, then PSG might. So that's a new one. Let's see how it happens. Barcelona are looking for a replacement for Frenkie de Jong. So that news is coming in as well. So guys, please do subscribe. We are trying to grow the platform. Please subscribe to the channel. Truly, El Clasico is going to be superb. We will have Pedri and Gavi against the likes of Tchouaméni and Camavinga. So that's going to be quite good. And that means Tchouaméni is going to be signed for $88 million. So that's a pretty hefty money, pretty hefty size for that fee. A pretty big signing for Real Madrid. So let's see what happens. Guys, do watch out that transfer episode link which I put. There's an important news for Tottenham Hotspur. If you guys do love transfer news, you will definitely like it. So please do that and do watch that episode. So let's see what happens. So guys, I'm putting out the link right now. So let's see what happens. Give in your votes right now, guys. Now guys, we are almost half an hour into the first half and let's see what happens. So most probably Gravenberch will be signing for Bayern Munich. So another Dutch player signing for Bayern Munich. There was another famous one. Remember Robin, guys? So Gravenberch will be signing for Bayern Munich, and that's going to be a big and huge news. A big one that Gravenberch will be signing for Bayern Munich. Let's have a look what's happening between Wales and Belgium. It's still 0-0 and we are half an hour into it. So let's see what happens after this one. Guys, please do subscribe. We are trying to grow the platform. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you can subscribe, it will really help me a lot if you guys can subscribe. So right now, guys, almost half an hour gone. Let's see what happens going further. So 1 year ago from today, Italy did win the Euro 2021. You could say Euro 2020, but they wouldn't be playing in the World Cup, so that's what it is. So finally, Darwin Núñez will be signing for Liverpool, and that's what it is. Darwin Núñez will be moving to Liverpool. A big signing for Liverpool, guys. And right now it's still 0-0 between Wales and Belgium. 35 minutes have gone, whereas England are on the similar manner. It's still 0-0 between them. Chance coming in for Wales. They take the shot, but the ball goes out. Still 0-0 between Wales and Belgium, and 36 minutes have gone between England and Italy. Still 0-0. So right now England trying their best to get a goal, to get a shot, but right now nothing comes to it. It's still 0-0. Jack Grealish and Abraham are playing. You could see the stadium is almost empty, but most probably folks have gone for holidays. Alan is having a problem with his injury. Gareth Bale comes out to check if everything's okay. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are growing the platform. How come this is so funny? Guys, I've got a joke to tell you right now. If Barcelona aren't able to sign Marcos Alonso, the alternative is Zinchenko. Can you imagine that, guys? So guys, please do subscribe. We are trying to grow the platform. It's still 0-0 between England and Italy. So it's done. Darwin Núñez is going to Liverpool. Manchester United is out of the race. Contract of 5 years with a salary of 6 million euros net per season. Darwin Núñez already announced the decision to his family and friends. Liverpool is just waiting for SL Benfica. Yes. So there you go, guys. It's done. Darwin Núñez is going to be signing for Liverpool. Congratulations to Liverpool fans. They have signed a brilliant player in Darwin Núñez. So there you go, guys. Darwin Núñez will be signing for Liverpool. Hopefully you guys will be getting to see what's happening. Right now, as you guys can see, it's still 0-0 between Wales and Belgium. Hello AZ channel, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for coming in. Please do give in your votes. And right now we're running down a poll. I'll be closing down this poll in a few seconds. If you guys can please give in your vote right now. We are looking for another vote. Please do give in your vote so that we can close this poll. I want to start the new one between Germany and Belgium. If you guys can give in your vote at this moment, it would be really lovely if you guys can do that. PSG are interested in signing Lewandowski, so Lewandowski would be moving to Paris. Imagine Lewandowski, Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. Wow, that's gonna be a big and a huge one. So guys, that will be a big one. The captains performed an act of love for Barca by lowering their salaries. We will be always grateful to them. So Jordi Alba, PK, Busquets and Sergio Roberto have lowered their fees, so have lowered their salaries so that they can save Barcelona, and Laporta can't thank them enough. That's what it is right now. So Barcelona will be traveling to United States, and the promotion they are running, there is no picture of Frankie de Jong in that promotion, guys. So what does that mean? It means a lot, and I'm sure that you guys will be seeing that one right now. Guys, please do subscribe, and please do give in your votes. We are trying to grow the platform over here, guys. So guys, please do subscribe, please do give in your votes. We are trying to find out, and so far many of you have given your votes, and I'll be closing down this poll. It's going to be Spain who will be coming out on top, and I'll be starting a new poll, and you guys need to give in your votes for that one as well. There you go, guys. Germany or Belgium, you need to guys give in your votes. We are trying to find out. There's a new poll out already. Please do give in your votes. Show that you guys will be giving in your votes. So far 4 votes have come in for Germany and Belgium are on equal par. Guys, you need to give in your votes. We are trying to find out what's happening. Who do you guys think is gonna go ahead? Right now, guys, we are trying to find out who do we think is going to win. Is it going to be Germany? Is it going to be Belgium? You guys need to tell us. Please do let us know. We are trying to find out who do you guys think is going to win between Germany and Belgium. It's still 0-0 between England and Italy. I'm just going to check the Belgium and Wales game. It seems there is a chance the ball almost goes in. And it's still 0-0 right now, guys. Still 0-0 between Wales and Belgium. Things are not looking that good for both of the teams. So let's see how it goes going further. Guys, you need to have a look at the transfer episode that we have put out the link right now. There's a transfer update episode. You guys need to have a look. 6 votes have come in so far, and 50% for Germany, 50% for Belgium. You guys need to let us know. Finally, Tumari getting chance. There you go. Thank you, JSK, for tuning in. Really lovely to have you back. And right now, it's still 0-0 between England and Italy. I think it's over. The first half is over, so just gonna be putting it down. There you go, guys. The first half is over, and I'll be putting out the halftime right now. The Wales and Belgium is still continuing. I think it's going to be halftime over there as well. That's good. Tomori is getting a chance, and that's pretty good. I'm sure that you guys will be liking it. So, guys, 7 votes have come in. I really want to know. I really want to find out between these two teams, which team do you think is going to come out on top, Germany and Belgium? You guys need to give in your votes. And I would want to do the quarterfinal tomorrow, because I would want to do the quarterfinal and semi-final tomorrow, because we will be having the final on, I think, maybe on Tuesday. So that's what we'll try to do. Kind of surprised Maguire is still in the starting 11. Thought he was a problem. I want him rather than Maguire in the lineup. That is true. Guys, you know what I think? That, Southgate time is coming to a close. And I think Maguire is more of a Southgate rather than what England fans think, or what the fans of general perception of football think. I think Maguire is Southgate's choice. And if Maguire is being selected in England lineup, this is more of a Southgate thing, and I think the fans of England will be soon coming to this thinking that Southgate has done enough and he could have at least win the Euros, which he wasn't able to do so. And I think England should be looking into a new direction. They should be looking for a new manager. Who that might be, that's another argument, but I think that Southgate time has been done. I think that Maguire is more of a Southgate choice rather than whatever you want to think in whatever manner. Because Maguire has always been selected by Southgate, he's his favourite. So it's Southgate, guys. That's what it is. I don't know if you do guys agree with it, but that's what I think. Thank you, Dinba, for tuning in. And exactly, that's what I think as well. Dinba, I've heard that, it's, by the way, City and Liverpool sign Haaland and Nunes. What about United? About United, thing is, I've started our new channel. You can see it in the description. You can check out the link. I've started a new channel called Manchester United Verse. You guys need to check that out. If you guys want to subscribe it would be really lovely. I'm starting on this new channel, and I'll be doing that Manchester United thing on that one. Now with United, what I think is what's happening is United don't have enough money. Now that's the first issue, because the owners are not gonna give that much amount of money. We haven't qualified for the Champions League. So based on that, United have asked Erik ten Hag what he needs to get. And I think what Erik ten Hag has done is he has looked at the squad and he's made up his mind. I think he has shortlisted 5 to 6 players. I think he would want to get at least 3 of them, and then he would want to see how much United can recoup by selling the unwanted players. And once that is done, I think Fred, McTominay and Maguire will be sold next season. Not this season, but next season they will be sold. That's what I think. This season we're going to be having them. They will be just squad players. But I think maybe Maguire, maybe he has a chance. I'm just saying maybe over here. But other than that, I think McFred, these two lot will be sold next season, and most probably that will happen. And whereas in terms of, if you would ask me what United are doing right now, their first priority is to get Frankie de Jong, and secondly, their second priority is to get Anthony. The third priority for them is to get a striker. Now, the first striker, I think they're looking at somebody who could do more of an all-around striker rather than a target man or rather than something else. Because if they had money, they would have gone for Darwin Núñez. Yes, I think Frankie de Jong is a done deal. I think it's just a matter of agreement between both of the clubs. Frankie de Jong, I think, is done. Anthony, I think, is also done as well. These two are done for certain. And I think United are going to be spending around 100 million on these two. Maybe 110 perhaps. And after signing these two, I think United are going to go and look for that striker. Once they get the striker, then they will go and look for the other positions, because they need to sell first, and then they will recoup some of the money, and then they'll go back into the market again. That's what I think what United are going to do. Whereas Arsenal is getting quite better right now. That's what I think. Nkunku, I think he wouldn't want to move to Manchester United. If Ralph Rangnick was there, then he might have moved over there. I think Nkunku is leaning towards PSG. That's what I think. But PSG, they want Skriniar. Now, if PSG gets Skriniar, and right now, just moments ago, it has been reported that Lewandowski wants to come. Now, if Lewandowski is being signed by PSG, imagine that. You know what, Dimba, I've got some news for you. I've heard pretty many things that Frank Lampard is going to get some backing in the transfer market. Now, in order to do that, they will be selling Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, for you guys, the best thing would be is that if you sell Richarlison, he's been linked to Tottenham. If you sell for 60 million euros or 60 million, whatever it may be, that's a good fee for Richarlison. But if you get a bidding war for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think you will get more money for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because Newcastle United are interested in him. Arsenal are interested in him. I think if Lukaku does move, and if Thomas Tuchel is looking for a striker, then Chelsea might, I'm saying just might, they might come in. And Manchester United, as usual that you've said, So Arsenal, Newcastle United, Chelsea, Manchester United. That's like 4 teams going in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That'll be a pretty, I think, good news for Everton, because you guys can recoup almost about 100 to 150 million. And with that money, if you give that to Frank Lampard, you might be able to get like good 4 to 5 players in that amount of money. So that's not bad for you guys. That's what I think so far. But in terms of Arsenal, as I was reporting, I think Arsenal are going to have a very good window. They're working a deal for Tielemans. They are also trying to get a striker. Now, if you guys go for Gabriel Jesus, then he has worked with Mikel Arteta. That's pretty good. But if you don't go for Gabriel Jesus, because Chelsea are now interested in Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. So Gabriel Jesus is getting a lot of interest from many of the clubs. If Arsenal don't go for Gabriel Jesus, then your obvious target would be Jonathan David from Lille. I think that wouldn't be a bad signing as well. I think what Arsenal need right now is they got pretty good striker in Katea. You get Jonathan David, or you get any other striker, that'll be pretty good for Arsenal. But if you get Tielemans, he's going to be really a superb player for Arsenal, and I think that's what you guys want. And I've heard that Ruben Neves is also a target for Arsenal. Now, Ruben Neves is also a target for Barcelona. Ruben Neves is also a target for Manchester United. So I think Wolves would want top dollar. They would want a bidding war. I don't think so United would want to go into that bidding war, because what I've heard is that United's strategy regarding midfielders is completely different. Because next season they would want to go big on 2 midfield targets. I've done that episode in the Manchester United Verse channel. You guys need to go and check that one out. This news came out from Laurie Whitwell from The Athletic. He has reported that in the summer 23 window, United would go bat crazy over Jude Bellingham. Like, their first top target is Jude Bellingham. So imagine if they get Jude Bellingham. Their second target is Declan Rice. So United are looking in upwards of 200 million spent. So that's what United are trying to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if Frankie de Jong would be the only midfield signing for Manchester United. Because Manchester United are waiting for the next window, because they do know they can't get Declan Rice in this window. They know that they can't get Jude Bellingham because Erling Haaland has been sold. Borussia Dortmund wouldn't want to sell another star name. So United are kind of waiting for the next window, and they would see if they can cover all the other positions in this one. You guys need to go out and see that episode with the Manchester United was. The link is in the description. You guys can go out and check it. And please subscribe, and please let your friends know as well. And it would be really lovely if you guys can do subscribe. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform. Please subscribe to Football Gupshup. Please do give it your votes. There's a poll running right now. Who do we think is going to win between Germany and Belgium? That's what we are trying to find out. Please do let us know by voting in the poll. You know, I'm hearing many funny stories between Barcelona targets. They're saying that they need Bernardo Silva right now. A very funny story came up, and I was going through that Twitter feed, and the story was that Barcelona are interested in Alonso of Chelsea, and if they don't get Alonso, they would want to go in for Zinchenko. Now, I do know for a fact that Mikel Arteta does rate Zinchenko, and Arsenal need to sell some players to raise some capital to go for Zinchenko. Now, if Barcelona are cash strapped, if they don't have money, how come they're going for a target like Zinchenko? It's beyond comprehension. Now, Bernardo Silva is going to cost you fortune. You can't get Lewandowski on a free. You can't give wages to your existing current players who are looking for renewals. How come you're going to go and sign Bernardo Silva? It's just like, sometimes, I just wonder, like, these guys, whoever come up with these stories, I do understand that, you do appreciate a player, you do want a player, but that doesn't necessarily means that you will be able to. Now, imagine if you're a United fan now, okay, and if you say, you know what, I wish that we got Erling Haaland, I wish we got the likes of Mbappe. Now, wishing doesn't mean that you'll get that player. Now, Frankie de Jong is amongst that category. You can't get 3, 4, 5 players. This is not like a fantasy or something. You live in a real world. In the real world, these things do not tend to happen. You have to grind yourself out against other teams. You have to lay out a strategy, and to be a top club, you need to have your homework done, and then you build a super squad. And super squads are not built that easily. That's what I think. Now, Barcelona with so much money problems, Bernardo Silva, Lewandowski, come on, sometimes I just wonder. I think that is true, right? Like, if you think that Pep Guardiola, because he has his links with Barcelona, he has his links with the academy, he has links with so many people over there. Now, the fun part is, what I think is, it works in a symmetric way. How does it work? The way it works is in this manner, that Barcelona are looking for cash, and Barcelona are also looking for players as well. Now, Barcelona have lots of debt. The way they can come up with this is two ways. Either they get those commercial deals, or either they sell players. Now, Pep Guardiola, if he does what he does, is what he's good at, imagine if he sells the likes of Bernardo Silva, I'm sure that he would ask for 50 million plus. Because Bernardo Silva is, for me, is a 70 to 80 million player. But based on realistic terms, I think he's a 50 million plus. Now, if Barcelona are gonna sell Frankie de Jong for, let's say, 70 million and spend that 50 million on Bernardo Silva, it doesn't make sense to me. Because you have got the likes of Pedri and Gavi, and they would cost you nothing. You just have to pay them wages. You just improve their contracts, and you have good quality players with you. Now, Bernardo Silva, exactly, that's the thing. They're asking for 100 million. These kind of transfer stories doesn't make sense to me. I think what Barcelona are looking for is Ruben Neves and Lewandowski. That's what I believe in. I think they would want to get those wages for Lewandowski, and I also think that they would want a player like Ruben Neves. But then it doesn't come to my mind that they've signed Frank Kessie from AC Milan on a free. Why would they want Ruben Neves? Because I don't see any difference between Ruben Neves and Frank Kessie. If you want Ruben Neves playing as a defensive midfielder, and you pay 60 million to Wolves, and you sign Frank Kessie, who's a similar player, and you haven't paid anything to AC Milan, it's just bonkers. That's what I think. It's just bonkers, pure bonkers. Like, imagine you pay 60 million and you have the same player in your squad and you sign him on a free. I think it's completely bonkers. That's what I think with Barcelona. So right now the second half has started, guys, and Guys, can you tell me what do you guys are free so that I can do the live transfer news, live transfer session? If you guys can let me know, JSK and Dinba, if you can please let me know what time do you guys can tune in, and I can set that time around, and you guys can come in and we can have a discussion, and we'll discuss about the transfer stories for the day. And if you guys can give me a time, so we'll be able to do that. That'll be really lovely if you guys can do tune in. Belgium fans sitting in the stands, they're waiting for the match to restart. So that's what we're looking at right now. PM UK time, that means okay, that's possible, why not, can be done. I can do like 10 a.m. tomorrow English time. Alright, okay, what I'm gonna do is I will be doing two sessions. I want to do one in the afternoon and I want to do one in the evening. Now if we can set a time in one in the afternoon and one in the evening, that'll be really superb. That's what we can do. How about the 5 p.m. UK time would be really okay by me. I can do that one. That's not an issue for me. I can do that one. Whereas the 10 a.m. one, if you guys are willing to come at that time, I'll be willing to do that one as well. It's up to you guys. Because I think, you know, the transfer news tends to come up late in the night, like up till about 9-10. Some updates do tend to come in late. As soon as we go after this international break, then transfer stories will start running in fast forward time, and I think they'll catch up the pace. So I would want to do like at least 2 to 3 sessions. All right, that's good. So there you go, 10 a.m. in the morning and at 10 and 5. Okay, you can do that one. Okay, JSK, if you'll be able to do that one, do let me know that if you can do the morning one as well. I'll be able to do that one. That's not an issue for me. So I'll be coming up for that 10 a.m. and the 5 p.m. Go for 3:30 p.m. So you don't want me to do the 5 one? Because I can do the 5 one as well. That's not an issue for me. But if you want me to come for 3:30, I just need you two guys to come in, and then we'll build up from there. Because I want to do this in regular means, because right now it's going to be just transfers and there'll be plenty to talk about transfers. That's what I want to do because it gets really interesting. 10 and 5. Okay, so 10 and 5 is done. So from tomorrow onwards we'll be coming up at 10 and then at 5. So that's what we'll be trying to do, and we'll be having lots of discussions about the transfers. That's what we'll try to do. Thank you, Dinba, for your suggestion, and JSK as well. I'm sure that tomorrow you guys will be coming in and we'll have many transfer stories to discuss. So that's going to be pretty good that we'll be having these 2 sessions. I'll see if I can do the one in the night as well, because you know these journalists, like, they do tend to come up later in the night, and yeah, that's pretty good. 10 and 5 for sure, and these time do set me as well. I don't mind these 2 times because I think, you know, I do love these transfers windows. These are really one of the best timings because it's really exciting. You want to know what your club is going for, what your club is trying to sell, and you know, it doesn't matter how much budget do you have. It's like what you can do with it, what you are trying to do. So it's of both things, outgoings, incomings. Is going to be really one hell of a time. I do know that City have done their job, Real Madrid, they've done their job, but there's still much business remaining to be done, and I'm sure that many clubs would want to spend. I'm sure Everton are going to do the business, Arsenal are going to do the business, United are going to do the business. I think the club which I'm really waiting for is Chelsea, because Chelsea, they would want to do those outgoings, and once they do those outgoings, there's going to be lots of incomings. I can't wait for the Chelsea transfer window as well, because it's going to be the first transfer window after Roman Abramovich. So I want to see what do Chelsea do differently this time around. It's going to be quite interesting to see Chelsea, what do they do. there's another club which I'm really looking forward to. I want to see what AC Milan do as well as Inter Milan, because remember guys, Maldini has done a pretty good job with AC Milan, and I want to see what kind of more deals does he do, and because Maldini is building that squad and I can see promise in that one. I think Dembele has signed the contract for Chelsea, that is for sure. The problem with Jules Koundé is that now this is something which just came out of nowhere. I think that Chelsea did had an agreement with the player. Now Jules Koundé has also been getting an interest from another club. Now if Chelsea have a pre-agreement with the player, I think then it would be a non-issue, because all they need to do is they need to pay to Sevilla and that's it. But if Jules Koundé is also speaking to other club, then I would be doubtful about Jules Koundé going to Chelsea. But I do know that he had a pre-agreement signing with Chelsea. Everything was sorted, but Sevilla and Chelsea didn't agree on the fee. So that's why it didn't come to happen. I think Inter Milan is going to be really, really interesting. That's what I think. I think Inter Milan is going to be quite interesting. They're speaking to Dybala. They're going to be speaking about his wages. Lukaku will go to Inter Milan. I think definitely is going to happen. I think Tuchel and Lukaku isn't going to work, and I think Chelsea board do understand that as well. Now if they got Lukaku, if they got Dybala, and they have Lautaro Martinez, that's 3 strikers on high wages. So I think Lautaro Martinez will be sold. Now if Lautaro Martinez will be sold, which club does he go to? Now I've heard that Thomas Tuchel likes Lautaro Martinez. Although as a United fan, I would want Lautaro Martinez. I wouldn't want Darwin Núñez. I wouldn't want Erling Haaland. I would want Lautaro Martinez. But Thomas Tuchel rates Lautaro Martinez. So it wouldn't be a surprise if I see Chelsea going for a swap deal between Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. And perhaps there might be some money involved as well. That's what I think. But let's see how it goes between those two clubs. And then, Bayern Munich, they do things economically. Just heard that they signed Ryan Gravenberch, and they're looking for that guy Lamer from RB Leipzig. Many of the United fans do rate him, and Bayern Munich are interested to sign him. So let's see what happens. They've offloaded Tolisso. He's a free agent right now, and let's see. There's a lot of interesting transfers out there. There's so many names. Let's see if Inter Milan do sell Skriniar to PSG. That's going to be a lot of money. I think it was reported that Inter Milan are looking for 80 million euros. PSG have offered 50 million euros, and a compromise might come to between 60 to 70 million euros. I think now, okay, if Dybala does join Spurs, right? Now, there are 2 questions to it. They're selling Bergwijn to Ajax. They have Son, they have Kane, they have Kulusevski, and they've got Lucas Moura. Now, if they go and sign Dybala, that means a change in formation. A change in formation, I don't see it happening, because Dybala is a number 10, and if you ask him to be an out-and-out striker in Premier League, that's too much to ask, although he's a good quality player. I think Dybala would be, if you would have asked me, I think Dybala would have been more of a Manchester City player. But because Manchester City are getting Haaland and they're totally going in a different direction, Dybala to Tottenham, you could say because he's a free agent, they're not going to pay anything. Let's see how it goes, because I think Dybala is more leaning towards Inter Milan, because I think he still doesn't want to leave Italy. He still loves Italy, and I think it has to do with his girlfriend or his wife as well. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does join Premier League, because I remember Tottenham did speak to him earlier. He wasn't interested. Manchester United did speak to his people. He wasn't interested. Maybe things change now, but I think he's leaning more towards Inter Milan. For Real Madrid, what I think is that Real Madrid They've signed too many. I think Real Madrid are going to focus now on that striker situation. They've got Rudiger as a centre back, so that covers it. I've heard pretty strange story that came out of nowhere. Is Reece James of Chelsea is an interest to him because of his contract situation. But Real Madrid, their focus is the striker position. Now, if they get a striker, let's say, like for me, Karim Benzema is still playing for them. I think the surprising name which came out was Rafael Leo from AC Milan. Now he's a winger and he's a kind of a winger striker kind of player. So I wouldn't be surprised if AC Milan do get top money for him, because AC Milan themselves want to spend big in the transfer window. Inter Milan, I think they will sell Skriniar, and if Lautaro Martinez is of an interest to other clubs, they might sell him as well. So if they sell those two players, they will get like 150 million, and I think that will sort out their financial issues. That's what I think right now. But they're selling Skriniar. They have put him in the market, and they're speaking to PSG. So if Skriniar does get sold to PSG for about 70 million, then Inter Milan would have a kind of relief because they have that much money. But then they can offer a contract extension to Bastoni. Remember Bastoni, who was linked to Manchester United for no reason. And I think Inter Milan would be okay, but if they are looking for more money, then they can sell Lautaro Martinez and they can sort out their financial issues. But let's see how it goes. It's still too early to call right now. I think I would want to see what do Juventus do, because Juventus would want to get better. I think they will sign Pogba. But now something interesting did come up. I've heard that Paul Pogba is waiting for Zinedine Zidane to join PSG. And if Zinedine Zidane does join PSG, he would want to play for him. So there's another twist to Paul Pogba's story right now. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that one. So it's still 0-0 between England and Italy. Like, this game is like so bad in all aspects that Belgium has scored a goal. I'm just going to update it. So Belgium have scored against Wales. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this poll of Germany and Belgium, and I'm going to be putting up that new poll. I'm going to find out so there it is, the update over there. And I've just put up for the Italy one some reason, don't know why did I do that over there. For 2022-23, -1 City, second Liverpool, third Spurs, 4 Arsenal, 5 United, 6 Chelsea. I'll give you my prediction in a second. Let me update this score card over here. Don't know why did I have to remove Italian one for some reason. Oh, there it is. So Italy one is removed. Now I need to find that Belgium one. Oh, there it is. There you go, Belgium 1, Wales 0. Right, what's my prediction for 22-23? Mine is number 1 City, number 2 Liverpool, third is Spurs, fourth is Arsenal, fifth is United, sixth is Chelsea. Alright, my prediction is number 1 is going to be City, number 2 is going to be Spurs. I would want to say Spurs could win the title with Antonio Conte just because of Antonio Conte, but I know it's stretching too far. If Antonio Conte gets his fullbacks, I would want to revisit this question again. If he gets his fullbacks, what he's looking for, then I would want to revisit this question again. number 1 is City, number 2 is Spurs, number 3 is Liverpool. Now Arsenal, if they get Tielemans, they got Nketiah, they get Jonathan David or Calvert-Lewin, and if they add another centre back, they're getting Saliba back. Now remember, guys, they're getting Saliba back, so that means they need another midfielder. And if they get Rafinha, and they get another midfielder, then Arsenal is 4th. Manchester United, I think they won't make it to 5th. Hello Saka Absolute, thank you very much for tuning in. Saka will be doing these transfer episodes. I've got GSK and Dimba with me. We'll be coming on 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. every day. You feel better? That's pretty good. That's pretty nice to hear. And we'll be trying to come in 10 a.m. UK time. Let me put it out over there. Hopefully you're fine. You were sick the other day. 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. UK time for transfer updates. Saka, if you can please tune in 10 a.m. UK time as well as 5 p.m. UK time. We'll be doing these transfer updates live. So we'll be discussing about transfers, and if you can please come up at that time, it will be really lovely to have you. JSK and Dinba would be joining me 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. If you feel better, you can join in as well. We'll be doing this every single day because transfer season will be starting, and I'm looking very much forward to this one. Every day there might be a late session as well. Yeah, I've started this transfer one, and we'll be having this transfer update every single day, 10 a.m. as well as 5 p.m. So if you do want to tune in, you can join in as well. We were discussing about transfers earlier. Now my prediction is that number 1 is going to be City, number 2 is going to be Spurs, 3rd is going to be Liverpool, 4th is going to be Arsenal, 5th is going to be Chelsea, 6th is going to be United, 7th, this is going to be a surprise for you guys. I'm going to bring in a shocker. I'm going to say Newcastle United. Because Newcastle United, the targets they're going for are just exceptional. They're just unbelievable. And I think they're really building this side. They're going to be the next Chelsea, quote unquote. And I think they're going to be a real force. They're targeting Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. He's going to cost them between 40 to 50 million euros. They're targeting Paqueta from Lyon, ex-teammate of Bruno Guimaraes. They are also in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Demba, they're also in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. If they get those kind of, if they get those kind of players, I think they would want to hunt that Europa League place. Okay, time on weekends, but on weekdays maybe the 5-1. How about I will decide the late session in the night as well. I will announce it on the community board, but 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. for sure. No problem, GSK. No problem, Nimba. You can tune in whenever you want to do for. I would want to do the late night session as well. I'll just decide on the time, and then I'll let you know, guys, on the community board. I'll making that announcement, and that's what it is. I think Newcastle United. Nobody is looking at them, but I think people should be looking at them, because if they get the likes of Diaby, Paqueta, Calvert-Lewin, oh, that's. And you know what? Sven, I think is it Sven Botman from who plays for Lille. Now that guy was close to signing for AC Milan, and now that deal is off. So imagine if they get Botman as well. Now these 4 players are going to improve Newcastle United squad way up, like way up. I think Newcastle United are going to be a real something to catch upon. Now West Ham United, the problem with West Ham United is they haven't got a striker after Antonio. They need to have that striker. They're selling Benrahma. They're not happy with Benrahma, so they'll be selling Benrahma. They might go in for Lingard. But West Ham United, they've got good players in the likes of Fornals. I really love that player. I think that guy is an exceptional player, and he's really one of find that those recruitment team at West Ham United. Fornals is truly an exceptional player. I think West Ham United, they need to have somebody alongside Rice, and I know that Declan Rice will leave one way or the other, because Chelsea or Manchester United or any other club would go for him. They need to get that replacement. Souček is not a bad player, but they should get somebody else with Declan Rice. If they're able to get that player, then you could say that West Ham United might be able to compete. They need a striker, they need a midfielder, and I think they need to have an upgrade in the centre back position. And once they have that upgrade, then you could say West Ham United could be a team who would fight for that 7th position. But for me, I think it's going to be Newcastle United. That's what I think. Still 0-0 between England and Italy, whereas 67 minutes have gone. Wales have got the ball right now. They're trying to push that ball in. So far nothing has come up, which makes sense. I'll be closing down this poll, guys, right now, and we'll be doing this new poll in which we will have, I think, the last 2 games. That's what I want to do. And let me get that new poll up. It's gonna be Brazil against South Korea and Portugal against Switzerland. Let me do this quick one. Brazil, South Korea. There you go, guys. Brazil and South Korea coming up. I am sure that Brazil are going to win against South Korea for sure. Didn't knew what would happen between Germany and Belgium, but sorted. Germany are going to win from Belgium. That's what it says over here. Let's do this South Korea and Brazil, guys. If you guys can please give me your votes. And I'm not going to give that much time to this poll. I'm just going to give it like 10 minutes and I'm going to close this poll. And then I'll be moving to the Portugal and I think it was Switzerland. Let me have a look. It was Portugal and Switzerland. That's what it was. Guys, have you heard what Ghana is doing, guys? Do any of you have any idea what Ghana are doing? Guys, for me in World Cup, you know what? Group H is gonna be one hell of a group to watch. You know what, guys, Ghana are doing? I've just got it with me. I've saved this picture with me. The Ghana Federation, these guys are so good. You know what they've done? They've got a team who's working, who've got dual nationalities, you know. Now this is something I've never seen any federation do it in the manner that what they've done is, let me get that tweet. Unbelievable stuff what these guys are doing. You know, I've never seen anything like this. Like, I was shell shocked to find it, what they've done over here. Let me get it over here. Ghana. These guys are so good, man. This Ghana Federation. You know what they've done is, they have got these guys who are dual nationals and they have offered them to play in the World Cup, and they're building this super squad now. You know, it was only Thomas Partey and Jordan Ayew as well as his brother, but right now they've got so many players in that squad that you wouldn't believe what they're trying to build over here right now. I've got the tweet with me. I'm just gonna let you know who has entered themselves into the Ghana Federation, and they're gonna be playing for Ghana. I have got it with me. Ghana Federation. Yes, there it is. Ghana. Yes. They're getting Lamptey. They're getting Lamptey from Brighton. They are getting the likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi. They're getting Nketiah. They are getting Inaki Williams and his brother from Athletic Bilbao. And they're getting 3 more players. Ghana Federation have done this excellently. I never expected them to pull this kind of situation. And they've got Tariq Lamptey, they got Callum Hudson-Odoi, they got Nketiah from Arsenal, they've got Williams brothers from Athletic Bilbao, and they've got 3 more players. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, there it is. Right. They've got Stefan Ambroses, who plays for Hamburg. He's going to be playing for Ghana. They've got Antoine Semenyor, who plays for Bristol City. They've got Tariq Lamptey. Exactly, it's a shock. Okay, Dimba. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we will be having that transfer episode. I'm sure that you'll be tuning in. We're gonna have one good time. And Inaki Williams, they're gonna be signing. They're gonna be getting Callum Hudson-Odoi and Nketiah. They will be getting Mohamed Salisu from Southampton. Thank you very much, Dimba. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you'll be tuning in tomorrow, I'm sure. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye bye. And it's quite a surprise that when I was going through this Ghana squad, they're gonna have super players in their squad. They had only Thomas Partey and Ayew brothers. Now they're gonna have William brothers. They're gonna have Tariq Lamptey, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Nketiah. This team is growing in numbers. Unbelievable stuff. Ghana Federation. Wow, thumbs up. I might be rooting for you. What you've done. Maybe you could sign somebody else as well in that Ghana Federation. Imagine. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform. Please do subscribe. It's still 0-0 between England and Italy. Wales have conceded a goal against Belgians. So let's see what happens, how things go on. So right now, It's still 0-0 between England and Italy. So let's see how things go on. Guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform over here. Please do subscribe. So right now, guys, we are trying to grow the platform. Right now, so far, it's 10-0 and we have 10 minutes remaining, guys. So let's see what happens. If you guys can subscribe to the channel, we are trying to grow the platform. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. So right now, guys, we are almost coming to the close. Almost 10 minutes remaining. Let's see what happens. Guys, you can subscribe to the channel. Right now, guys, we have about 7 more minutes. Let's see what happens in this one. Still waiting to see how it goes. Right now, guys, I'll be ending this poll. If you guys can give in your votes. Brazil and South Korea, it's still 0-0 between England and Italy, whereas Wales, they did concede to Belgium. Belgium are winning this 1-0. If you guys can please do give in your votes. We are trying to find out who do you think is going to win between Brazil and South Korea. You guys can please do give in your votes. It would be really lovely if you guys can please do that. Please do give in your votes between Brazil and South Korea. Who do you think is going to win the match? Is it going to be South Korea or is it going to be Brazil? Please guys, do give in your votes. We would really love to find out if you guys can give in your votes right now. So let's see what happens, guys. Right now, almost 4 minutes remaining between Wales and Belgium, whereas England and Italy almost coming to an end as well. Let's see how it goes. Chance for Wales. Taking the shot. They've scored the goal, guys. Wales have scored the goal. They've equalized. A brilliant goal scored by Wales. They have scored the goal, but it's an offside. The referee has given it an offside. Perhaps there's going to be a VAR check. That was so, guys, tomorrow we will be there is a VAR for the goal check between Wales and Belgium. Let's see what happens. Is it going to be given a goal? So the referee is going to check on the screen. He is just going to go and check on the screen. Is it a goal given? And it is. Wales have got the goal. It's so the goal has been given, guys. Wales won, Belgium won. Things are still even between England and Italy. So let's see how it goes. It was an onside and the goal has been given. 3 minutes stoppage time given. 2 minutes remaining between England and Italy. So let's see what happens. Wales have the ball right now. So let's see how it goes. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform. Please do subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the platform here, guys. So Netherlands and Poland are still playing. So let's see what happens with that one. So guys, I'll be closing down this poll and that'll be it. I'll be just bringing another poll right now and I would want you guys to give in your votes for that one. And Brazil are going to be going ahead. So what I'll be doing is I'll be getting another poll right now. so we get this last 16 sorted. So I've put out a new poll right now, guys. Please do give in your votes. We are trying to find this one out. What do you guys think? Who will go ahead? And between Portugal and Switzerland, we are trying to find this one out right now. Please do give in your votes. This is the last match of the last 16. And then we will have our 4 teams for the quarterfinal. And we did this poll, and we did had all those teams. The first one we had Spain, so Spain will be progressing to the quarterfinal, whereas the other teams which will progress are going to be Germany as well as Brazil. Spain, Germany, Brazil progressing through. We just need to get the votes for the last one, guys. If you guys would be kind enough to give in your votes, we are trying to find this one out. We would like to know that what you guys think between Portugal and Switzerland, who would be going into the guys. Please do check out our transfer episode that we have put out. I'll be just posting the link. If you do guys are interested in transfers, then please do tune in to Football Gupshup for the transfers news update, which will be taking place daily, and I'll be posting down on the community board what time will be coming on. It's going to be 10 a.m. GMT as well as 5 p.m. GMT. You guys need to tune in to see. We'll be discussing about transfers. Right now Portugal are getting a vote, so let's see if they'll be able to progress. Almost coming to an end. So guys, it's full time between England and Italy. It's done. And Wales and Belgium is still continuing. We're going to wait for that one, and we're going to wait if you guys can vote in out of Portugal and Switzerland. What do you think? Who's going to come out between these two? And right now, guys, after this, I'll be coming on Manchester United verse, where we'll be discussing about Manchester United. There's so many interesting stories which we'll have to discuss. And let's see what happens if we find out what's going to happen, because there has been an update for Manchester United. We'll discuss about that right after this, as soon as the transmission finishes. And right now, it's still 2 minutes remaining between Belgium and Wales. Wales have scored an equalizer just a few moments ago. So Wales and Belgium are still on equal terms. Let's see what happens. Right now, as we can see, it's Belgium who are trying to go up ahead. So let's see what happens. Right now Belgium are pressing ahead. Will they get their lead back? Another chance, but Wales are defending brilliantly right now. Almost coming their counter attack for themselves. Daniel James running with the ball, still has the ball, goes inside the box, and the full time whistle has been blown. It's all over. Wales 1, Belgium 1, and it's all over right now, guys. So what I'll be doing is I'll be closing down this poll, and guys, I'll be continuing this quarterfinal and the semi-final poll in the transfer update. I'm sure that you guys will be coming in. So let me give you an update from tomorrow onwards. Transfer updates live will be taking place at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. GMT. So that is UK time. So guys, please do tune in if you really want to know about transfer updates. We'll be coming out live twice, and 10 a.m. in the morning as well as 5 p.m. in the evening. I still have to make an announcement for the late night one. I'm just working out which time should I be coming out at live. Should it be 9 p.m. or perhaps 8 p.m. I still need to work that one out, because if I'm coming at 5 p.m. I need at least perhaps a 4-hour break, because sometimes what happens is as soon as this international break is over, the transfer stories will pick up the pace. There'll be many stories flying in. So perhaps I'll be announcing that later session. I'll be doing 3 sessions in the whole day. I'm sure you guys will be tuning in for that one. The first 2 have been done, 10 a.m. as well as 5 p.m. The late night one, I still need to check out that one, and I will sort that time out, and I'll be announcing in the community board. What you guys need to do is you guys need to subscribe, and you guys can participate in that. You guys can give in your opinions. We'll be discussing about lots of transfers, lots of clubs. Everybody will get their say, and we'll discuss each and everything. And if you guys can please subscribe to the channel, it's really lovely having you guys. And I'll be closing down this poll. And Portugal, Brazil, Germany, and it was Spain who have qualified into the quarterfinal with the other 4 teams which we did yesterday. So tomorrow onwards we'll be coming out and doing these transfer update live, so I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in. I want to thank you guys who have tuned in today. I want to thank you and appreciate what you guys have done. So please do tune in tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow 10 a.m. we'll be seeing you GMT 10 a.m. UK time, the transfer news, and I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in. Thank you very much guys for watching, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much, and have a nice one.